I haven't. Enter. It's a small screen. What? God, this is loud. Okay. First things first. Sun. Yo, hi Stania. Sorry, I'm just doing settings. How's it going? Screen shake. Sure, that'll be fine. Vibration, no. Text box. Off, low, or high. What? What does this mean? I am really dizzy today. Is it like... I was gonna say, is it because of spring? You're not in spring. What are you in? Autumn. I was gonna say, was it like due to allergies or something? Is it... Did you, is your salt, have you had enough salt, protein, all that things? Language, English, text box. You know what, I'm just gonna trust this. Okay, give me... Sure, full screen, let's go. Oh my, the graphics just went up. Vertical sync. I think that's usually an off. No, I'm guessing sleep or ill or of some variety. Okay. Well, take it easy. Breathe. Oh no. It disappears when I alt-click. That's sad. Okay. But it does mean my approach to work might be so you can kind of just bullshit it. I like it. My immediate boss did tell me to look after myself. That's nice of them. That's good. It's good that you have a caring boss. That's not just gonna be like, no, you must work. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna take a slow dirt. Now I will say, I had a 30-minute nap. Literally like 10 minutes ago. So this is gonna go swimmingly. You know, just take a day off and rest, but I need something to keep my brain attached to. Well, luckily, you can use your brain on this. While I sit here and be like, the fuck? Wait, what? Justice for all, trials and tribulations. Okay. 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 So trilogy as in 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright. I got less than an hour ago. Nice. Episode 1. First turnabout. Okay. God, I'm kind of anxious now. I'm gonna fuck something up. It's gonna happen. Ooh, graphics. Le gasp. Oh my god, why do I feel like I'm in Cluedo? Ew. Damn it. Why me? What? Who's speaking there? I can't get caught. Not like this. Gotta find someone to pin this on. He looks like he's been shot in the middle of the head. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay. Wait, so I know who did it to begin with? And it means I could be in chat if you wanted. Hell yeah, dude. I like having you here. You're very reassuring in all capacities of life. August 3rd. It's not August 3rd. 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby 2. Oh, holy fuck, that's nice. Alright. Later, in this tutorial case, yes. Later ones, less so. Okay, cool. Tutorial case, that's good. Boy, am I nervous. That's me. Right. Hello. Oh. Hiya, Chief. Do you have something a little bit more... I feel like there's a lot of... Anyway. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you, your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yeah, that's a little concerning. Is that allowed? Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Surely that's bias, okay? You can't... That's the whole point, is they're supposed to be unbiased. I don't know, someone whose mom's an attorney. I think they're an attorney. Oh, they're a lawyer. Wait, lawyer and attorney is the same thing, right? I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. What is this? Nick! Nick. Oh, Phoenix, Nick. Why is his name Butts? It's a Japanese game. Expect a lot of interesting outfits. Okay. No, he's a defense attorney. He is absolutely allowed to be biased. Oh, okay. Meet the Butts. Larry Butts. He has a great butt. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I am free to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. You took her away from me, Nick. Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Oh, it's his girlfriend. The newspaper says it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. It's actually Hannah, but we'll go on. Here's the story. First case is a fairly simple one. Is it? A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that I arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. But my best friend since high school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3, 10 AM, District Court. Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. This is so weird. It's so funny just jumping in this game, just like, alright, you're in. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. No, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. It's shaking. I said fainting. Weezneek, arms are heavy. I thought you'd like Butts, or at least like reading his lines. Also, Phoenix is an amazing mess. I mean, considering all of the stuff that I mean, it's so weird, like, seeing this, because it's like, I've just seen so many of the, so many, like, memes, and, like, just how much people like Phoenix, and they ship them with the other person. This will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, right? Okay, good. For a second I was like, shit. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. God, I read the case report to cover so many times. It's... wait. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? I don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim's name? It's Mia. No, Mia's the person beside me. Isn't it? Oh. Why does that look like a food? Why does that look like a food? Cindy... What does it say last name? Back. What pet? Backspace? The victim's name is Cindy Stone? Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Died because... It said hit... It said blunt object, right? Loss of due to blood trauma, yeah. Hey Raviolan! First playthrough of this wonderful game. How does everyone else know about this game? I will do those things in a second. I just want an extra sippy. This counts as my hydrate, right? Oh, hat. Making me pat myself. Definitely counts for hydrate, because it's hot chocolate. Nice hydrated. What is it? Hot chocolate. Ilya Raviolan. Sprinkle positivity. Did I just press something? No, we're fine. Nice. Hat. Concentrate. Nice hat. Tasty. Enjoy. I will. Correct. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? I don't know if it was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Okay, right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Okay, so I can just like go to here. It's rather heavy. Okay. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Same. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check it, yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Oh, fuck. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited. He's like, this could be bad. Yeah, I think that's an underestimation. Sassy guy. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. You were great together. You were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Who? Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or receiving me. Ever. He looks way too confident. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Was she? How do you know that? She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Really? What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. So he didn't know that she was seeing other people. Your Honor, victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th? July? Yeah, July. July 30th. The day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Love it. It's Larry. It's Larry. He is very good at saying unfortunate things. That's conjecture. Yeah. Again, how does he know this? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Again, this doesn't sound right, but okay. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? He's not even asking him a question, really. What? This uses American date format as they are in America, honest. Ignore the noodle cartoons and Japanese style court system. Okay, sure. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all of the wrong directions. Should I? Oh god, I have to make decisions. I don't want to wait and see what happens. Like, just because he knows now, well, like, what he was asking seemed kind of weird. Like, what do you think of her now doesn't have any relevance to what he felt at the time, so... My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Oof. Aha! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I met her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. What are you doing? Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Yep, that works. Who knew that telepathy existed in this game? Order. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't see her. Objection! You know the defendant is lying. How do you know? Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. So the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Really? Order in the court. Now you see why I thought you'd like the humor. Amazing. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was just selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Who is our better? Very sus with the way he sways his chest. We sell newspapers subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Sarge, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw in the day of the murder. Okay, we gotta pay attention to this. Witness's account. Oh, it's on recording? Is that what that is? He dances. He's dancing. Definitely not swinging his hips to the sound of sugar daddiness. Head is static though, for good reason. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. At night? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. Quailed? He just committed murder. Why would he make it so obvious? Just saying. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Why? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why wasn't it working? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. Okay, so it was 1 in the afternoon. And she didn't come home until what, 10 PM the day before, right? Right? Day of the murder. Death 4 PM to 5 PM. Wait, what? $1 PM. Says time of death was 4 PM to 5 PM. That makes sense. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why was the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Really? Really? Interesting. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Okay, that's fair. The phone that Mr. So-and-so was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Oh, wait, I have to wait. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's power was out from noon to 1 to 6 PM of the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. May begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What am I exactly supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then, that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client? Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Yeah, so he said 1 PM when the death didn't happen until 4:30 to 5:30. The fuck was that sound? There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradiction, presented and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court readings with tab and point out the contradictions. Oh, so I get to win. Door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. What's this thing up here? Looked inside the apartment. What's Q? Wait, no! Here we go. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Okay. Present. This. Okay. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for sure, for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Aha. The autopsy notes the time of death as at sometime after 4 p.m. First thing is not presenting evidence. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. I agree. Sowett, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Let me go to a statement which is weird. Which is weird first. Pressing it is generally the first thing you do though. Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Really? Here we go. I'm discovering. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was a 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or a tape program. The power was out, idiot. Idiot. You heard a voice, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Okay, so. Probably from the television. Well, press. Are you sure it was television, not a radio? No. Well, I guess it might not have been. Can I just present this now? Hold it right there. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Events has a point. See, you can do it. Just keep spotting these contradictions. We'll see how that goes. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowett? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Sowett, I would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sowett. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Here we go. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Murder weapon. The killer used it to... No, he used a statue. What? The killer used it to hit the victim. Must have been what I saw. What? What was that, sorry? I didn't hear this, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You're with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Soward. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. What? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. What? Objection! Hi, Adam. Chat. Hello, Philip. How you going? Pink today? Very nice. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony wasn't correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Yeah. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Ahoy! Oops, I mean this moon. Violence. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Soward, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Shut up, hey you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. What is happening? He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Your credibility is going right down. Welcome to the kind of weird that these games do. Okay. I'm better now. And you, Han, how are you? Oh, you know, just vibing. More Odyssey today. I talked to my dad today, that was nice. Trying to think of anything else that happened. Oh, I got to nap in front of the heater for 30 minutes. That was nice. I did that while Adara was playing Persona. She's planning on still playing Persona, so fun. Order in the court. Oh, Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Your case is writing this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Herzog was definitely this clock. A fact, which is clear as examine the clock's battery, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Why is there a thing on the side? What's this bar? Do I have a battery bar? I don't know. Clock's batteries. That's your health bar. I have a health bar. Okay. Why do I have a health bar? Nice. Hell yeah. I'm examining the... okay, wait, think about this. Okay. If I examine the clock's battery, well, it means it wouldn't have been off. I mean, it would have still worked if it wasn't plugged into the wall. Try sounding the clock. What do we know about the clock? It's heavy? Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Just trying to figure out if it's 103. Battery bar. We Android now? Yes. Also that the time was a few hours off. Let's sound the clock here in the courtyard. Oh, may I have the clock? I asked the court to carefully listen. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is right now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Oh! Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sauer heard and the actual time. Death. No. So Mr. Sauer, try to talk your way out of this one. Just spat everywhere. I'm so sorry. Ha 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 ha. You forgot one thing. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. That's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. We're so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Indict? Unfortunately. Sends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. Criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I'm an attorney, thank you. I always have. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do now. Did I do something wrong? Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away, not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right. So why? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Because she was in Paris? Is that 3 hours slow? No, that doesn't work. What? Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. That's so funny. What do we know about the clock? Also that the time was a few hours off. It's heavy. Well, it was used as a murder weapon. I guess there's no 3-hour time difference between Paris and America, is there? Is there? What's the time difference? It would be fast if that was the case. But why would you take a clock with you on the phone? How much faster? What's the time where I am? How much faster? Okay. But in accordance with America, you're on the right track. Don't doubt yourself. But like, Paris, that's not. Paris. If America is here and Paris is here, you would go like that's. It's too fast, right? So if you went back to here, instead it would be 3 hours too fast, not 3 hours too slow, right? Sorry. No. Anakin, what do you mean? Is that how time works? I literally can't remember. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the day before the murder. Okay, that was the day before the murder. Out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the murder. Maybe the batteries died? And they had to replace it? At 3? Maybe? It's more than 3 hours, okay. So maybe the blunt object was used as the weapon at 3 or 4 or whatever it was. And for 3 hours it was dead until they found it and put batteries back in it. Right? That makes sense. Yeah. They wouldn't interfere with evidence like that. Okay. Then I have no idea. Let's just see what it says. Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence. Somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course, there's a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim beyond doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one. Evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. One piece of evidence, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. An attorney implies incompetence, thus positive and constructive adjectives such as excellent would have no place in any context. You're right. Hello, Anakin. Let's go with this. Why not? The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day. Oh! The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours Oh. No, I could have never figured that out. I'm so bad with times. There was no way I was gonna figure that out myself. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Molly! Oh my god, everything else is so loud in comparison. Shh. Hi Molly. Thank you for the raid, dude. Much appreciated. Heyo, how have you been? So, am I? But I just went, we only have one piece of evidence we haven't used yet. Yeah. No, it makes sense. I was close. I just couldn't figure out the math. No matter how much I tried, I probably couldn't figure it out. Ugh, good. That's good to hear. Oh, he's dead. Well, there he goes. Order! Order! I say! Order to the dead person on the floor. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Hi, Molly. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 10 months. Much appreciated. Hell yeah, dude. Wings, explain your background. I'm in a different location, my dude. I moved to Melbourne. And now all we have is Pikachu. What's Pikachu's doing over there? Because Spoopy, the webcam? Because new house, yeah. Yes, explain more. Ooh, alone or with fam? I'm with my sister. My sister had got a full-time job and I'm mooching off her. No, I am here I am here for my sister. What are you playing right now? What do you think I'm playing right now? Doesn't it say below? Ace Attorney. Sorry. Okay. Nine's like, I understand. You call yourself Midnight Molly, but it's not even midnight yet. Shake my head. Disco star. What are you saying, Anakin? Yeah. I'm living with my sister, and I feed her. I have to say, I'm impressed. Don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, free. Not guilty. We did it! Yay! Yeah! And with that, this courtroom is adjourned. I just like the idea everyone has party poppers at the end, just pfft. Turns out that Frank Sowers was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. Larry went to her apartment. The victim wasn't home, but he left. Mr. Sowers let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowers grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh, that's sad. August 3rd, 232 District Septa. Ew, still can't believe it, we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. It's too sus. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, but no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... No, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. Won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, and my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. What? Here, have the weapon. Damn it, Larry. Still a better love story than Twilight. Everything's a better love story than Twilight. I don't know what you're talking about. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Just no thing that make you just wanna cry. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm just not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? I guess it's the item, the meta thing. E? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chum to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Aww. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Aww. Well, make it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. And that made him feel a little better. For to ask if you need help working it out. Just me staring into the camera like, fuck. It's so annoying because it's one of those things where my brain's like, I should know. I should know. It's like, no, I don't. So the cases you get are a little extra bit of dialogue if you work out the correct item to present. Okay. Twilight 100% beat the cringe AF Ray X Kylo. You're right. I agree with that. Hydrate. Don't mind me. Oh, why are you gonna hat me again? What world do you want, dude? You have this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one. I like how Ravi also just seems to like stack up stuff. Rainbow. Okay. Now I have to change my settings. There you go. Hat. Hell yeah. I like the rainbow. Twilight encourages all sorts of abusive behavior though, so therefore it is far worse than cringe. Honestly, it's just bad. It's so sad, like I don't, like, Jacob is really nice to her. It annoys me so much that in the second one, she's like depressed and she's so depressed she just can't see how much like Jacob is caring and loving for her. Fuck. Anyway. Though, hey, it's not as bad as 50 Shades of Grey. Not that I've read or seen any of that, I've only seen the MatPat theories, for the record. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Screenshot that. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. What is this? It's just, I'm just a lawyer, man. Mate, the amount of Twilight I've watched adds up to a total screen time of approximately 3.94 seconds. And I still know it's a better love story than Raylo. Creepy watching people while they sleep is worse than cringe. True. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Innocent butts. Speaking of Harry, you were saying a part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, a part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Over drinks. Hell yeah. And so my first trial came to a close. Harry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me off." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. What? Excuse me? No. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. That's the entire game. We're done. Oh no. Brand new episode has been added. I'm sure. Yes. Yes. Okay, I have a question. Okay. Cellular. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up, Maya or Mia? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz around the upcoming trouble here. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. Had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like, burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. Oh, why is that conversation recorded? Fair, if you've not seen that, it makes sense. Yeah. That's true, but I'm biased because Star Wars is my adopted child, who I love dearly, therefore I have a high standard, which TLG and did not meet, not even close. On the other hand, I couldn't give 3 shits about Twilight, so I have no standard to be upheld. I love the 3rd Twilight and the 5th movie, okay? The 3rd and the 5th one I really like. Just because it's cool, you know, the wolves and the vampires teaming up to fight a bigger evil. I love that. And also seeing all of the different powers that all of the vampires have later is just super cool. Anyway, nothing. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Lore officers. There's 5 of them? Yeah, there's 4, and then the 4th maybe split into 2. Raviolan, here's a difficult question. Is Wings going to relate to Phoenix or Maya more? Probably Phoenix. I thought there was like 2. Oh, Anakin, sweetie. Sweetie Anakin. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see right there, right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How do you know? Ho ho ho, you are not cogniferous of my background. Not a word. Is it? You see, I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal son. No! What? Why? Why is the clock a part of this? Pink. Red, white, blue. What? What? No! Maya's sister. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. No! Why would they do this? Oh, I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Oh no! What? Yeah, maybe she's in the office. Move. Office? That smell. Blood. So, sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh, it's the chief, not the younger sister. Who are you? She just leaves. Strange girl dropped out, cold. I left her. Oh, she's okay. She just fell unconscious. She didn't run away. It isn't a word. He means cognizant. Okay, he was mixing that with cogniferous. That's why I was confused. I was like, why is he saying like cognitive, like that kind of first start of cognitive, and cogniferous together? Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Oh. She's trying to sound fancy and eloquent and missing horribly. Chief. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass slide stand. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object, but died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock, made by Larry Burns. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya, no. What is written in blood on this scrap of paper? Maya, brought Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. That makes it look like she did it. I think that's enough snooping around for her. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. This became the murder weapon again. Yeah, that's nice. Cue to slide. Ooh. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Great. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. So surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was for email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are back here. This is where she filed her case regarding the rulings. Perfectly normal desk. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. I like that. The chief's chair. A simple, functional chair. Feels pretty good to sit into. It's painful to look, but I have to look for me to sing. There's a large building right across from this office, the Gateway Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Oh my gosh, guess what? Wings of Exxon just went live now! The phone had a thing to investigate. Twitch told me, ooh, oh wait, she's dead. So it's for being late to the stream. Hello all. Oh good, wolves. You do things at your own pace. Can I get this? Okay, I think we're done. Back. Move. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yikes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye. Maya. Demia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Should I show her? She was kinda hot in a weird cartoony way that I totally don't dig. Anakin's like, I'm not in anime. I don't like Rangiku's boobs. You're like, who's Rangiku? Hello Takanashi. Sorry, I'm a bit behind in chat. Oh, sorry, did I say Takanashi? Of course I did. Oh my god, a Takashi. Oh my gosh. Present. Should I show her the evidence? Isn't that? I feel like it's breaking root. Examine. Receipt desk. I usually sit here. Do you? Small writing desk colored with small offices. Supplies. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Same there. The door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. Better not touch the doorknob. Better not touch the doorknob. This sofa is for clients. It's real. It's leather. A real luxury model. Damn. Well, that's painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Meme. Okay, I think we're... Is there anything else around here? Okay. I don't like anime titties. Don't lie to me. Everybody loves anime titties. Torque? What happened? Seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb it, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. And sis. She was already dead. You're the chief? So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. I guess I'll show her this. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would just write my name? Oh, now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. What is that name? I don't like him. I just do not like him. And that's a gets shown anime titty stash on phone. No, God, no, I was raped. Then why was this photo taken at 8 AM in the morning when you would have gotten up? I don't know what time it is. Gumshoe, that's an odd name. That's an understatement. We received a report from the building across the way. See, got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been the woman I saw. God, what the fuck is with that shit? Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Okay, great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Is what Maya here means anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here in a note in her own blood, see? With her blood dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. The killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, man. What? Damn. I was there. You didn't have any questions for me? No? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, okay. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Vomiting with a sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting visiting hours to visit at the detention center. What? I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Oh damn. September 6th, 7 AM. Who gets up that early? JK. Dick, gum, and shoe, all the things that make him a bad detective. Oh, okay. Joke's on you. I don't get up till 2 PM. Damn it. And that's on weekdays. It's normally late on weekends. Damn it. He's got me. Wow. That poor man locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. We better give her a straight. It's up to you. Oh, to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her? Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, ma'am. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Okay, lovely. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Everybody smile for the camera. I thought Dick was Richard. Probably Richard. Gumshoe is slang for detective, as in Dick. Literally, they've pulled a Remus Lupin. I love that. This guy monitors the visitor's room. He has moved a niche, a real pro. This guy. No one else. Talk? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah, yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolyte? Like people in religious training? What is yours? You do. Oh, it's nothing strange, really. Uh-huh. Go on. I'm a spirit medium in training. Okay. Oh, that's a heck of a first sentence. That's what I'm thinking. What else am I missing? Cry me a fucking river. Oh, boo-hoo, I've been falsely accused, bitch. That's nothing. You ever step on a motherfucking leg? Probably slept standing, that guard. That's true. It's very true. I'm stalking names for a detective in Noir. Alright, a spirit medium. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Okay, spirit medium? So you're an acolyte, medium in training. I wish I could go around saying I'm a medium in training. You know, to like, be taller. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Okay. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Maya was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Powers were first class too. Her powers? What is happening? Wait, what? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. Yeah, awfully convenient. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that'd be too easy. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. What Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. I recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Okay, log. Spirit mediums are completely normal in America. As are kimonos. As you see... Now you see why I put America in quote marks. Okay. And why fanfic occasionally refers to as Japanifornia. Okay. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Right, next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. How much did I have? My sister is recorded on my cell phone. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call them. Oh, so you don't want me. Okay. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Accept? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. I'm right here. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Alright, I'll be back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's a thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as serial weapon murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. Lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, ma'am. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. Present? Wait, so I just have this stuff lying around? Why are the glass shards of importance? I have no idea. Instead of California. Yeah. No, I got that. Should I present something to her? Purses? Better not ask her about this now. Okay. What about this? Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. You trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. You're her sister. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. Asshole. Alright, I think that's everything. Oh, I can teleport. Cool. This is so weird. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer, not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll have to come back later. Expensive plotted plan. No idea what kind of plan it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I doubt that. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Damn, that's really sad, not gonna lie. I always thought there would at least be like cigarettes. The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil painting is just so thick it practically gives me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Solid mahogany desk. Ugh. Sexy. The wolf's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves. Filled? I thought I was clicked on the lamp. Filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. That's usually how it goes. Nothing? I guess go back here. Office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the name wrong. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven guilty, huh? Right, and you were? Gumshoe? Gumshoe, wasn't it, Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's a detective gunship to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. be right there. This guy's such a dork. Innocent, the text said innocent. Okay. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Who? He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Examine. My favorite part of Blend. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline Stricta, pal. What's that? The sky is blue and so am I. It's that hotel right across the way. I'm sure it's show me more of the hotel across the way, like the angle of it or something, so it'd actually be able to tell if it's realistic to think that she could actually have seen that from where she was looking. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Oh. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. I can't believe they just killed off the character from the first one. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably reads all of these. Damn. I'm impressed. Not gonna lie. Why is this all fixed anyway? They must have cleaned the place. Why would they clean the place? Backspace. Look. Mia. But Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You wanna know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, alright. You can see the report, but that's all. 9 p.m. Cause of death, single blunt trauma, death was instantaneous. So they do put it at around 9 p.m. That's interesting, because obviously she got there at 9 p.m, so that pretty much puts it right on time. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? Please put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the Ah, yes! Edgeworth, here we go. I love Gumshoe, but he's not the brightest. Yeah. Yes! We get fucking Edgeworth, let's go! Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You're being a lawyer and all. Tell me about my future love and lawyer in lore. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Miles, that's his name. Okay. Himself. Wait. You do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know. I was just plain dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Dun dun. Hi, I have evidence. Do you want to look at this, or? I feel like I should show him the evidence. I mean, I literally took it from the room. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? Thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Alright, broken glass. There's broken glass at the creamstone, right? Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. Okay. There's a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the letters written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. I mean, why would she write it? Like, look at- so the way that she's lying, I'm just saying, the way that she's lying, it doesn't make any sense that she would have had the energy. They said death was no, they said death was instantaneous. So she can't have written it. Oh, okay. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. Yeah. Here. I was wondering, did you see Maya's Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on me. Ruh-roh. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all a little girl's sweet and spicy secrets. Irk. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious recall records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check to hear the recorded conversation. Yes, we've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing. I wanted to mention to you. I suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. So had I. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Oh god, that's a name? Okay. Contradiction spotted! Yeah! So yeah, what I said about him not being very right. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you send her home already then. Aha! You're trying your lawyer tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should have known better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Wait, no, they told me not to, though. They just told me not to. Well, then I shouldn't visit. What? Don't make me do things I was told not to. Let's go check here again. Hello. Okay. Actually, you won't manage to forget it. And Anakin definitely won't. Anakin comes in and he's like, wow, those bazongas. September 6th, Gay Water Hotel, room 303. Hello there, handsome. Yeah. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. Is this where you start being like just Phoenix being like awkwardly gay? Just doesn't know how to talk to women. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. I feel like I need to hold my arms out like this. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee. Remember to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Myself. What's this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Hey! 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 What are you doing? No touching. Oh, a bad boy. Just gonna go choke. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. It's obviously a screwdriver. What are you saying? It's a screwdriver, which means that she disabled the thingamajig. Flowers are fake, as expected. As fake as her personality. I know sunflowers and shrubs, but they know the extent of my floral knowledge. That's what I know. Ah, still seen piece. Wait, shouldn't that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Ooh. Simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching there. This late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fanco Law office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. It's fair. Very good point. I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe later. Work. What are you witness? Do you think you can tell me what happened? I need you to describe what you was at the time of the incident. Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with big vocabulary. Oh, better not encourage her. Or, you know that thing that occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. I love this. Oh, Phoenix is bi, but he's always an awkward disaster. I love it. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Please put on a shirt. Cover your cleavage. Right, can you just tell me what is it you do? Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. See, there are 2 glasses at the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me, I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, Oh boy. Okay. Should I show her evidence? I feel like I shouldn't show her any evidence. How am I supposed to get the screwdriver then? No, this would... If I show her evidence, that could possibly mislead her in court. Or at least accentuate her lies. I don't know if I've done everything. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh my god. Grossberg is the right name for you. Oh, god, that was a bad mistake. That was a mistake. Hi, Aang. How's it going? Oh god, I can't do that voice. I could try again. Wait. So you're the one that say you've been looking for me? Yeah. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. And stupid. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Yeah, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, yes, actually, it's about Mayor Faye. Uh-oh. Ah, yes. Mayor Faye, go on. Why this strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go Kentucky cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Mayo? This is all still analyzed. Cool. That painting. That's quite a painting. Oh, you'll notice. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. Ah, yes, Mugiwara. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. I'm not buying. Jeez. I can just refuse like that. Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. The client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, well, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? It's because it's Edgeworth, isn't it? Or everyone thinks she's guilty, so they just think it's an open and shut case and they don't want to lose credibility or like money and stuff. Dialogues already annoy me, but that with the voice you gave her made it so that I can't bring myself to like her at all. Good! Then that the aim was right. I'm doing alright. I've just caught a cold recently. Dang. That's what happens when COVID ends and you leave the house. All of the particles in the air are just like they attack your body and you're like, why are you doing this? I just left the house, and they're like, you never leave the house again. Anyway, it's fine. She's deliberately unlikable. Exactly. She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back. That one. Hiya! Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, you see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? I mean, he refused to help. I see. Been abandoned then? Hey, it's okay. I'm here. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. I don't know, so she could still be alive. All my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family, was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten quite used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped, the police captured, was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and that the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Is that with that white, blue, red or something? Just a little longer. Now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 PM. Time's up. What should I do? I just leave her and go home? Defend, ma'am! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. The evidence? It would be easy to assume that Mayo was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness is straight godfather. I hate her. It's perfectly, it's like, oh, she looks cute, and that's also like, I want to tear her eyes out. Where's Anakin? I'm waiting for Anakin's reaction to this character. The witness's strange behavior was that all an act? And the way the lawyer refused to help out Mayo. More than that, She has no one left to help her. We're getting lore. We get Phoenix's backstory. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Dramatic. Mayor, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Yeah, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. Has to be some reason, something in there. She looks happy now. Come back to visit you. Oh. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you're in no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you'd like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah! You came back quick. May I ask you to inform you that there is... Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, sus. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White, Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Dun, dun, dun. White. That was his name, my sister told me. Interesting. White was the name of the guy who ruined me or Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I think not. There's a screwdriver sticking out of halfway in the drawer. That's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? It's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. Wait, that reveals that you interrupted with the... For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy. Still there? Oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Bum, bum, bum. But if I present that information, then that proves that that I interrupted with people beforehand. How's it already been almost 2 hours? Fun. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fair. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know what voice I'm gonna do. Stunning. Hell yeah. Are you gaming? I am gaming. More like talking for the most part, but yeah, I'm gaming. How you going, Turtle? Are you gaming? Defense is ready, Your Honor. Now it's Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you for Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief office at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. I was the first one there. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe. Sir, I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Ooh, we like this. It's a peanut. No, kind of looks like a screwdriver, actually. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Duck, you Edgeworth. Fuck. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. See, this is a conflict of interest. I'm just saying, like, if I was there when the murder happened, I shouldn't be the one defending the test. I mean, I'm just saying. It shouldn't... I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. What? Oh, sorry. What did I just... Whoops. Sorry. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine. What? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. Heh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? Heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? You just revealed that you met the person. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. It was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. I'd picked that up, but okay. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Why, you're the detective. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, so try to be more careful. Very well. Defense may begin cross-examination. So here we want to press the other thing. Suspect examines scene of crime with my own eyes. Memory next to person's body. Word Maya was written clearly in blood. Do I present? We could press first. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, actually, you got a point, Hal. Stop right there. Shakes his head. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. Victim wrote down the name of the accused. Victim told us the name of her killer. Okay, that's okay. I wanted to present information there. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. Okay, there has to be a contradiction. There is. Okay, I should have presented information there instead then. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. Maya, well, that's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The detective is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. It's a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. It's so funny when it goes back to that big punch. That big pan where it's like almost all stills. Events has a point. Someone who immediately died wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Oh, shit. The day after. It was the day after. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Oh, damn. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write, Mayor. That is all. I see. Damn Edgeworth. Very nice, very nice. The one thing I need is a good hearty slap to wake me up. Okay, got you. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. You're a sham. Detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. We're just ganging up on him. Oh, the poor man. You're at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. But... Your Honor, I submitted this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Damn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Did she? I only have saw that you're a sham line. Oh wow, harsh. We just bully him in court. Yeah, Edgeworth starts as an absolute dick, and that is why character development happens. Oh, I love this. I can't believe this character development. This is like, someone was like, let's make a lawyer game, but with character development. And people were like, what? And they were like, yeah. It'll be like Murder, She Wrote or something, but like we learn more about them as we go along, and it's like, what? Like an anime? And they're like, yes, like an anime. It's like, as a game, and they're like, yeah, it'll be magnificent. People will love it. And it's like, okay, alright. And we'll make the two guys super bi or super gay, and everyone will love it. And it's like, I like it. And the witness, Miss April Mays, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent, but also completely par for the course for how the world treats Gumshoe, to be honest. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Oh, put your boobs away, Japanese. God, they even did the whole, like... Sorry, just the posture from behind. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Except for Edgeworth, because Edgeworth is looking at you, dear Phoenix. Tell me, where were you on the night of the September 5 when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room, I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. office, the law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court what you saw. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, whoa! I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then, the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Bitch, let me slap you. That's the right response. Okay, so the canon keeps trying to ship Phoenix with someone else, but also you can see the lines they come up with. This shit writes itself. Okay. Also, I kind of want to be in chat, but everything I see will be super delayed given I'd be watching stream. It's okay. Just take your time. Just respond to everything like 30 seconds later. It'll be fine. No, obviously it's very like fast paced, so yeah. April May is a hostile witness. Yes. Well, Your Honor, I see it is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss May's Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes? I'm glad I proceed with the cross-examination, only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. So I can go back and forth, right? It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? Yeah, okay, so I can go back and forth, alright. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Okay, so that's cheap. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. Woman dodged to one side and ran away. The girl, she caught up to her and she's hit her. But she was found beside the window. The floor plans? Yeah, do you want me in voice chat or keep your stream clear of other voices? You can, if you want to jump to chat, you can. Just... Sorry. I've just jumped in the stream time. I can drag you in. You're just saying like little words in my ears, just like, Hannah, use your brain. I'll be like, fuck. God, sorry. Okay.
Yo.
Hi! How's it going?
Nice timing.
As I start to just choke. Okay. So.
It's fine. Well, at least I clearly don't, you know, I was gonna make a joke about Miss April May making the entire court react, but...
It just went by too quick. Oh shit, what did I just do? Yeah, okay. So she dodged to one side. Shit, where's my backspace? Oh my goodness. Okay. The girl, she caught up to her and hit her. She made it sound like that she dodged to one way, so she should be further away from where she was actually supposed to land, right? I think that's fair. So the floor plans would be inaccurate because they showed where approximately the body was. If she dodged to one side and she caught up to her, then she wouldn't have been placed near the window. Yeah?
I'm just going to smile and let you figure it out.
No, this is just, rather than getting help from you, it's just gonna be mocking me like, I'm gonna be like, fuck.
No, I will help if you actually ask for it, but, you know, as a general rule, start with pressing rather than presenting evidence unless you're, like, absolutely fucking sure you've got a blatant contradiction.
Okay. Okay. She dodged. Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? There's a point. I mean... but that mean it could have been anyone, really.
That does seem, in fact, pretty fucking generic, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It certainly does make sense, and everyone in the court keeps siding with her. I better not press this one too hard. Mousy girl sitting in the defendant court. That wouldn't hold up in a real court. Yeah. It looked like her, so...
You can always try, like, if you have a choice option-y thing like that, you can always press it again and try the other route if you're not certain whether that was the right thing or not.
What, to, like, not question her testimony?
It's not a case of sometimes you might want to see what the other route is, if like nothing's changed.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I can like redo that and it will pretend that it never happened?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Sorry, woman with long hair being attacked. I don't think there's anything sus about that. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. I mean, I kind of already questioned that. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. That certainly is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I just still feel like it makes sense to just not question that. So tell us what happened to the victim.
Everything. I mean, hi.
Hi. Hello. Girl, she caught up to her. She hit her. Why would she hit her? I feel like they're really missing a big question here. Why? They haven't really asked the why or the reasoning behind anything, you know? Like, it's easy to be like, she's her sister. There's no, like, and especially if you presented the Maya's cell phone as proof, it literally shows that they were on good terms to do stuff like that. Like, there's no good reason why as to she was doing anything.
Yeah, they don't seem to be having a motive, but they're not asking about that right now, I think. That's not the kind of angle they're going at.
How do you know? Oh, okay. But she dodged to one side. Hold it a minute. That just me stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning of this? Somebody tell me what I'm clueless, because I'm clueless, about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe.
Arrested in it.
Also, not necessarily a female physique. Like, I like from the shape of the clothing, you know, like it would be hard to tell if it's a boy or a girl, really. It's a little too presumptuous.
Like, that particular cut is very obscuring. There we go. I know words.
Yeah.
See, this is why I'm not working.
That is fair. What do you say to that, Miss May? Row? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing to your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Testimony again, would you please? Damn, I almost had her. But now I've spilled information that she can leak. I did see everything, I did! The victim, the woman dodged. The first attacker ran off to the right. Again. Floor. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She's not in hippie clothes. Sure, she probably doesn't understand what she's wearing. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock? I mean, the statue of clock, the thinker, I think? Does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. How do you know it's a clock? I see. Only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, well, one, how did you know it was a clock? Everyone's been calling it a statue.
See, you're not nearly as bad as this as you thought you'd be.
Yeah, I mean, we're only at the start, though. How long is this game? I'm wondering.
It is quite long. It is quite long.
It's like reviewing evidence and like rereading things a lot. 5 hours?
And occasionally going, what the fuck? Which piece of evidence should I present? And which statement do I need to present it on? I know what the problem is, but how do I say it?
Yeah. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? No. Objection. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course, you will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. What? Objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Also, like, if she knows that it's a clock, that definitely seems sus. Like, she either would have had to be there to know, or someone would have had to tell her that it was a clock. And even the detective, who probably was the only one to have interacted with her, thought it was a statue. So it's still relevant. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, it's close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. Say the time. From your window. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Law office of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, that's ridiculous. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Wouldn't have rung. It might have rung. No, actually, no, it has to... Don't you have to press a button and for it to work?
I mean, you have to tilt the neck, but that's not the only issue.
Yeah. She couldn't have heard it. It's so far away. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. Yeah. You have proof that she could not? No. Amateurs! Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Oh my god. Okay. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it. Good idea. I like it. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn it. Time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... It couldn't have rang? Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock is in question rang. It's empty. It's broken. Batteries are dead. It's empty. What? This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does. Look at your evidence.
Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Yeah, little look at my things. Bellboy at the Gateway Hotel. A gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict.
By the way, if you look at your evidence, you may see a little check button, which allows you to get more detail about it.
Oh! Check.
Yeah, so basically some pieces of evidence have like more detail in them.
Yeah. Yeah. Batteries are dead, it's broken, it's empty.
And wings pulled wings again.
What? I can't check it.
You looked directly at the answer wings, and then you pressed strike. it.
What? No!
Yes!
What?
With the wings. I'm sorry, that's called doing the wings now. I don't make the rules.
What? How? What? Farmer's store, seen blood. Found in Miss May's room, that's a wiretap. The clock isn't talking right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Present? Can I? Oh wait, okay. It's broken. Think it's broken. The clock's busted. You think? Just look at it, Your Honor. Please examine the clock. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? Well, I'm not sure I would call this broken, but I doubt it could ring. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to court the meaning of this? It is as you see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Nah. Tisk. God, condescending much. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clockwork? Yeah. Ho-ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Evidence that proves the clock is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Oh, he's angry. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Come on. Oh, Mr. Gumshoe. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fellow. Let's hear the conversation. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. What? Well, Miss May, care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. The witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection, Mr. Wright? Yes, because Larry made it. Claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of the evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please proceed with the evidence that will prove the win. Made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible, everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh! I love it.
You see why I also like this game.
It's so sassy. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Damn. Oh. Sigh. Super Saiyan. Oh, damn. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Damn. God. Yeah. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, teehee. Oh, wait. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Let me explain how to see the truth. Miss May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. Heard about it. But had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The wiretap. Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Not allowed to do that, but... Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can.
Were you not paying attention like 2 fucking minutes ago?
Yeah, I know, right? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone. Proof that the victim said on the phone. Yeah, we just did this. Because it says it's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. Probably not time. It hasn't shown the second part of this like the last part of this conversation yet, but I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. Again? What's this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Go on. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor. I don't know if the sound is working. Sorry, my brain's suddenly realizing the sound might be a little quiet. Turn that a bit. Defendant demands an answer.
How loud the sound is.
On?
I have no idea how loud the sound is because you know I have the thing turned down so I don't hear you twice.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That was just me looking over at my sound. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! Gives you the right. What was that? Sorry, manly noises.
I was trying not to laugh early while you were reading stuff out. I literally had my hands over my mouth to stop myself laughing too loudly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. It's probably a good thing I stopped doing work.
Oh, because this definitely would have distracted you. You
No,
lawyer!
I wouldn't have started the call if I was still working. It's just I don't have the brain to not just laugh.
It's like, try to be serious, try to be serious. It's no fair! Why are you being mean like that? Oh, sorry, I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Deflection. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the fatal blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap a phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tappy, phone? Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off. No, we're not pulling anything off, please. Mr. Lawyer! I saw that evil grin! You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her. Damn it! No! She called me out! I can't, okay? I'm going. Oh no! Damn it, shit! She's calling me out. I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who thought that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say way. Oh, I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Featuring Estantia without brain. I love Estantia without brain.
No.
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have a regular cold coffee. How is this relevant to the wiretapping? Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Arse the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the miss was not on the scene at the time of the murder. And he just bows at the end. It's just like, shut up. So, where does this leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. I mean, it's still sus though, right? Like, it should still be connected because it's sus. She saw the defendant
Literally connected.
Yeah. Mayor Faye commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Hold the bellboy as a witness. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk it quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Have gay sex with me. No. If Miss April, April...
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh no.
Look, you will see his lines later in the game.
Oh,
and in the following games. and it will right itself. But at this point, Edgeworth is so far up their own arse.
I can't wait to see more. Oh, okay. Alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy. Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And therefore, thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Mayor Fay. That is my condition. What? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Yeah, no, that's fine. Otherwise Mayor will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Gay sex, let's go. Tonight, my place, 8 p.m. A wink. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, raggy. Wait, very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I missed a line there, we'll ignore that. I can pause this, right? I need to go to the toilet, okay? So,
You can pause and save, I believe.
Okay.
There you go, save.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the toilet, I'll be back.
That means you're leaving me in charge of stream. I mean, she couldn't hear that. Everything's fine. Yep, everything is completely fine and I am not suspicious. So, hi chat. How are you all doing? Have you had enough to drink? Are you enjoying being here? Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No. Okay, so maybe I have some idea of what I'm doing. It's whittering random. You may hear me do this a lot during commentary. I mean, that or we just say hello to Sleepy Pikachu and Chair. Yeah, you guys can't see me. You can't see me making funny faces at the camera because there is no camera, and I do not have my camera on. You also cannot see me grooving gently to the music. So yeah, how is everyone doing today? All good? I hope you're all having a good day. Because currently here it is... Oh shit, it's raining. I should close the window. Yeah, I'm observant. It's windy, it's raining, it's grey. It is not a great day. And I had approximately not enough sleep last night. So, that's probably why I was quite so dizzy this morning. Possibly I'm just coming down with something, but I'm more inclined to blame it on lack of sleep. On the other hand, the D&D session yesterday was great. We broke into the tomb of the Sorcerer King, and we narrowly avoided not unleashing the Sorcerer King on, you know, the world, causing darkness to befall the land, all that kind of jazz. We even managed to get out the corpses of the last adventurers who tried to raid the tomb. Like, that's a win, right? We didn't activate any of the traps, we solved all the puzzles properly. and we didn't let the bad guy get out. By which I mean we didn't get possessed. Mostly we didn't get possessed because, you know, they tried to possess a centaur, and centaurs aren't humanoids, so it's very hard to possess a centaur.
What did I come back to? How'd you get to centaurs?
If I talk about random nonsense and there's nothing happening, right?
Ah, yes.
I was talking about my D&D session yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Where we managed to avoid letting the Sorcerer King out of the tomb, sealing them in place. Because, like, the one person who kept failing, like, all of the checks for possession was the centaur.
Yeah.
And they're not humanoid, so they couldn't be possessed.
Oh, lovely. That's funny. Oh. Halloween session this week. Are you guys gonna have a Halloween session?
I mean, it wasn't intended to be a Halloween session, but we did literally go into the tomb of the Sorcerer King.
I think that's as close as you get.
Yeah, it was completely unintentional, so, like, everyone was going, like, GM, Bryn, did you deliberately plan us to be going into a tomb on Halloween with all the spooky undead around? It's like, no, it just happened. And nobody believed them, because I'd said previously, no, he really didn't plan it, it just kind of happened.
I love that. We're in the Feywilds at the moment, so anything can happen. Anything.
Yeah, legit.
Okay, I will go on. Okay. I gotta get my brain back into it. I also need to finish that. I will probably have to finish relatively soon. It does look like a bellboy. But yes, see, I bought tea and cakes just for you. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, so I'm happy to be of service. Tea set looks real heavy. It looks rather heavy, so without further ado, Miss May begin his festival. Very well, sir. Room service. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call around 8 in the evening for our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. Why? I brought it to her at precisely requested time, of course. Well, this is kind of sus. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. Miss May... Right, I'm ready.
Looking.
This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder somehow. May will be finished. Okay. So why? Alright, I'm just gonna press this point. Now, on the dot. Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished them. Okay. Time of the murder. Okay. Four generations. How do you know 4 generations? I don't...
Yeah, pressing everything is just a legit strategy.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that then.
Like, if in doubt, unless unless the judge or someone has said specifically about, no, we will penalize you heavy if you ask unnecessary questions, then, you know, you will see the flashing red thing if you're in danger of losing health, but pressing is generally safe, generally.
Okay. Alright.
It's fairly good about telling you when things are risky.
Okay. What exactly you do at the hotel? Why? Anything required of me, sir? A wink? I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Okay. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, sir, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy? Tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time?
Have you pressed all the statements?
No. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Huh? Point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Sorry, what was that? Go back. Back and like do another one?
Yeah, you can always press again.
Hey, I saw them and can't I question this?
He's talking about her tits.
Oh, okay. He's not talking about a person. Okay.
I mean, they might be talking about a person as well, but there is a definite implication.
Okay. Look, how was I supposed to pick up on that?
The fact that they were bright red.
Wait, I thought they were talking about, like, them as in, like, another person, and they might have seen them making out or something.
I mean, true, there were in fact 2 glasses on the table, so there may be a second person. You could try chasing that down.
Yeah. Like, I'm so very certain. Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, I guess, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Oh no. An embarrasser, is that French for...
This is what makes it very clear he was talking about her tits.
Oh no, in French for a kiss, but not a French kiss, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Wait, I remembered something. She was supposed to. She called, right? Absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. No, I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Didn't she witness? Yes, does defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask just one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on quite enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one last question. Okay, this is really it. It's my last chance. What do I ask him? Check-in, room service, bed making. I feel like I need to save just in case.
Saving isn't a bad plan.
Check-in. I mean, I am curious about check-in. Like, when did she check in? Why did she check in? And then room service.
Then ask about it.
And then the bed mate.
Ask about what you're curious about.
Okay. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. Well then, sir, my first thought was that she was beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. It was disappointing, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. Witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... Miss April May, the man with Miss April. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not make it clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it were too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. This is all today for the trial of Mayor Fay. Court is adjourned. Yeah! Did it. Mr. Wright!
And if you need to go to...
I do, but I want to finish the story. I could get through the next part.
To be continued at some point, I think.
I know, but I could
Like, there is a natural break point.
You think I could get it done in half an hour?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Like, the break point, I think, is just before the investigation section, so it might be after this, like, scene.
Okay. Really? Yeah. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? And again, the other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? Oh god, I'm mixing the voices around. The man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway, heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. Counting on you. Yeah. Cute little determined face. Full record of April testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. And now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of it was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Yeah. I don't know how much good that will do to me at all. I'm glad it kept that part, because that was sus. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's time up to me to set her free. To be continued. Bang, bang, bang.
There we go. Because that gives you a point where it says, "Do you want to save?" Which makes a good stopping point. I don't think you're going to manage to do the rest of the thing.
No.
There's another full day of investigation and then another trial. I'm sorry. This is a multi-part game. There's a reason I was considering doing this after Chrono Trigger.
Oh, okay. Wait, you were gonna do the new one, right?
I was going to do one of the later ones, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna buy the new one at some point as well. But I mean, I could talk to her. I have a little bit more time. We'll get through this thing, maybe. Doubt.
No.
Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking liar. Hope you died. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to...
No, not really. Something I want to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask me then?
Starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Anything else? Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. That man. Not the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Wiretap? Why did you place a wiretap on me, sir?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cool, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, well, I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep.
What? This one is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeder scum-sucking lawyer!
What? Bottom? Can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay. What? Excuse... Sorry, where's your picture? Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Where's the picture? Sorry, what? Wait a second. Wasn't there a gigantic painting on the wall? Yeah, it was the painting of the fisher. Wasn't it? It was a very memorable painting anyhow. Okay, I've Oh wait. Wait. What's this? Ew. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil in the back. DL6 Incident X Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. And a photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. So I have to choose which one to take? Why can't I take both of them?
Yeah, I can't remember which one you need. You'll probably need both at some point, but I don't know which one.
Oh, so you're saying I'll grab one and then take it to the other place and...
I think so. It's been a while since I saw this case.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Well, if I take the man's face...
You again, can you take a hint?
Hey, the reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
that does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Present. Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you?
Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Did you have any proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
Sounds like a cat. So close. Damn. I thought that was going to be my lead. Oh. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel. Can you tell me about him? Where is he?
I'm not telling. What? He's been accused of murder. I don't think you...
Look, he's been accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him.
Would you have sold out the late Miss Spade to the cops?
No.
See?
Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gate Waters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We could charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are on our wanted guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. At least that's the drawer of the terror, okay. Oh my goodness. What about the drinks? What happened to glass? Why hasn't he cleaned these two up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, but if you could please refrain from touching those, it's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Oh god, okay. Man with Miss May.
He's having way too much fun.
He really is. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. And here we are in a total agreement, Mr. Psychery Bellboy. Yeah. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Ah. Let me present to you a photo. E. I'd almost be convinced that he looks like him. Almost, but... Look at him. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about it? I write an affidavit. Affidavit? Okay.
Affidavit?
Affidavit. I thought it was affidavit, or at least I think that's the way my parents probably always said it.
Affidavit.
We'll call him.
I know it's got a weird pronunciation bit in it.
We'll say it's David. Yeah, David. Swearing that that's him. An affid. And David. I was way too excited about this. Have him write one. Well, sure, why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write in David, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the David. Just hurry and write it.
Okay, I'm just going to look this up now.
Okay.
Affidavit.
Affidavit. Okay. We're at the hotel. Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. First that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Floats your tea set. Oh, Miss May. Oh, her, sir? Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. What? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. That's what I was thinking. Huh? No more photos on the desk. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh god. Oh god, I hope I haven't done anything wrong. Why can I still do something here?
No, it won't let you.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I've looked around this. It's worth a look. Do I need to do anything else?
You've got the affidavit. Maybe that would force her to talk.
I guess that's true.
Well, there's no one anywhere else.
Yeah, yeah. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her hard. Oh god. Ease her fears. I mean, but she's already gonna go sporadic at me, so I feel like either way she's gonna go crazy. Ugh.
You're cool.
You know, I ease her feels. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. She's obviously Miss May. It would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more, inconvenienced? All I have to do is say I have to have a little chat with him. You won't tell me.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes.
If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it.
A little kindness, and jump all over you. That had the opposite effect I hoped.
Aw, poor little lawyer, and you were so close.
This isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it! What? No, don't! What? What? No. Huh, no. Load. Go back. Is this from the best start of the day? Probably. I don't care.
I mean, usually it will... Ah, here we go again.
It's okay. I'm a genius. Okay, move and then go to here.
Can you imagine trying to speedrun this?
I mean, I'm feeling it right now. My finger.
Types out the location.
I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, you just have to click your finger like fast enough. It's fine. I've done more in Terraria.
If you hold it, it will fast forward.
Oh, really? Wait, hold
Yeah, it
Z?
needs to be held a little while, but then it does tend to fast forward. I know certainly in trials.
It's a little slow.
It might only be on the second thing through.
I mean, it auto scrolls if I hold it.
Okay.
Alright, and then it does the exact same thing with no difference. Pusher. This is it or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. It's no use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. Wait, what? Why?
What?
Even though she should have been a witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation.
Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes, okay. Worth it. It only took me a minute.
Yeah, you could have probably just done the conversation again and then pressed.
But I threw the affidavit out. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now tell me about the man you were with.
The man? He's my boss. Red White.
Oh, red, white, blue.
President of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red, white? Information gathering.
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Oh god. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located?
Right here.
Mr. Red, White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May could have done it, that leaves him time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Okay. Still discarded, despite I feel like it's important proof, but... It's the painting! He was bought out by him. Oh, no. It's with the surreal decor.
So, him refusing to defend Maya looks a bit more sus now, doesn't it?
Yeah. I wasn't 100% sure if it was, like, a part of the case or not. Like, I was a little sus, but I was also sort of like, maybe this is just, you know, they don't want to defend Maya, you know, like, I don't know. Like, just with the, like, you know, bad stigma around it or something. Oh, welcome. Please furnish me. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirable, asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Sounds like someone like me who would make up words. Oh, right. Is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous. Oh, this is the cogniferous person.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, the CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion office, sure. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite, so I'm afraid I could not use to conversing with the wordily challenged. Okay. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of the law school, are you not? That's the only explanation of why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy arrogance meter is off the scale. Why didn't I keep the affidavit? I'm so confused why I didn't keep the affidavit. Miss May. Mrs. May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in Miss April's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. Wow, that's a deflection. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you wanted to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. This is a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? They should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police. the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. Sounds right. In just 10 years, I've built this company up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red, White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Why, you ask? Because I like the colors blue, of course. Fantabulistic is not fantabulistic. That sounds like a Fanta, like, you know, like a tagline that would go underneath, like, selling Fanta. Alright, that painting.
It really does, doesn't it?
It does. Be great. Oh, there's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. Where'd you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. Seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. If you do not fully grasp your position here, I ask again. Who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that story, excuse of an attorney, Grody Burger. What? What?
Grossberg.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, he punched me. What? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Yes. Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I expect you to understand it is a world beyond your compensation. Wait, compensation? You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go on, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss here. Sus. Elway seems to be out. Huh. Wait, why am I here? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-dee-da, money making. I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. That's kind of cute. Move. Sorry, I went to the wrong place. This place.
Oh yeah, wolves. Oh yeah.
Poor bull excrement when you don't want to say shit. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Trumpet Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. No, yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. It's really bothering him. That much is clear. Like, look at his mustache twitch. Obviously sus. Mustache. Today's trial. You came to see the trial? Yes, I did. It was bothering me at last night, you see, so I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me, a sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I could have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. As before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Alright, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. You does seem troubled by something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. I was writing my essay while listening to Wings read it till that part, and I was like, what the hell? Couldn't help but pop back in. Wolf's is just zoning out, you know, IT equivalents of potato nuggets, I don't know, and then just fantabulistic. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see, Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. See, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging there the other day, was there not? One you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CFO's, well, I saw it in the CFO's office. Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And you know what it is? It's giving you information. He's blackmailing you. Your lovers. Oh my god. I would love that. I mean...
That is a horrifying image, and I am glad that my memory wiped it from my brain in favour of the actual truth.
Oh no. Blackmailing or giving information? I feel like he wouldn't be taking the, like, if he was giving him information. Like, why would, what information does he need? He's blackmailing. That's right, something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were me as understudy, perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand a defensive mayor because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. That's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do anything to themselves, and therefore to him. If this is a consequences-free visual novel, I would have chosen Lovers just for giggles. Just for fun.
I mean, you might have been able to pick it without consequences, but I'm sure that there's a video somewhere of what happened. You know what? I'm just gonna go do some research and see if there is a video on what happens.
Hell yeah. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. There's a DL6 incident. DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the file. It's 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Maya's mother. She has been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Well, why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. Told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the person who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay. I guess I'll be back. Thought I'd looked at her office. Seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. So there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. I mean...
I found a video.
Oh no. Let's put it in a video
I
chat.
haven't watched it yet.
Which file should I look at? It was D. L. Oh no. take a look. Read. I have tarnished the Fey name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. It's Parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... Record starts with that. It's a man new Grossberg. Okay.
I've linked the video in the chat.
Okay. S. Suicide. She's a collection of suicide reports as politicians, policemen. It's written on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these paper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. For an article about a politician's suicide, the word white is written in pencil at the top. Okay, definitely wasn't expecting that. What's T to Z?
Yeah.
The entire W section is missing.
Piece of work.
Was it taken? Oh. Oh. Okay. So those were the papers that she was trying to hide. Wait, so where'd you put this?
I linked it in Twitch chat.
Oh, Twitch. For some weird reason my brain was like... No, shut up, KFC.
The people watching might enjoy it. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, Michael here, playing Phoenix Wright. Ace Marvin Grossberg does have a picture of Mr. White, and Red White is... so...
Yeah, you'll need to jump forward a bit. There we go.
Oh shit. Are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy. You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love. My boy, please. You're letting your fancies get away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand what you could. That's because we're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. They're lovers. No, we're not lovers. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta Phoenix Wright sometimes. Also, it's hilarious just presenting your badge to everyone. It's just like, I'm a lawyer.
I haven't even done that yet, lol. Do you believe I'm a lawyer? Oh my god, I didn't realize his desk. His desk. Oh my god.
Oh god, I mercifully forgotten.
Oh my god. Merciless.
Well, I see why Phoenix thought that, yeah, okay.
Well, aren't you persistent? So there's something I have to ask you, Mr. Lawyer. I really hate myself to ever repeat this, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. You could try my patience further. I fear a nasty accident maker. Do I make myself clean? Transparent? No, I want to examine your office, actually. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing.
Yes.
This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? I had to imagine a few possibilities. They are lovers. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special run-up, best participation, judges, corporation prize, special good try prize. The word judges and special kind of set up. Probably strong-armed them into giving him something. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corpse sign certainly stands out enough. The model of the man is, of course, Mr. White. Ah, I had not noticed that, and that disappoints me greatly. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Sure. Did I? Pulling the wool over people's eyes, I've got to pull a quick one on. Stop that. What gaze is giving me goosebumps. I think we're past to needing to talk about April May. I've got to put this guy on the pot. blackmail. There's no point asking him about something this crooked of a straight question. Means I can use this ammo. Oh yes, there's my mouth and my nose and my... Of course I jest. You don't restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. What would I present? Newspaper clippings? I'd rather keep them for court.
I mean, it's the only new thing you have.
Yeah. Okay, fine. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this count on count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to a politician. Blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmailed? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. Right? You're wrong? Why is there a right and wrong option? Wrong?
I mean, in all fairness, I think that either of them work at this point.
Okay. Alright. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you! Just what are you insinuating? Mia was unknown to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? In the Mia Fey case, I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. Quietude? I told you. I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet, the man, the liquidator, the killer, the man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position of freely offering your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. Case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth, Edgeworth, will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make you look incompetent. I feel faint.
I mean, he is the lawyer. He can defend himself. He didn't think this through, did he? Oh, hi, Gumshoe.
Hi, Gumshoe.
Hi, Gumshoe.
Hi, Gumshoe. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright and my friend's name is Larry. I was waiting for someone to say Harry Butts. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? He was... Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Okay, goodbye. September 8A 335 Detention Center Visitors Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright? Oh, man. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What, you mean you? Explain what had happened to Mayo. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My brother? My sister? No, you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me. Is there anything I can do? Well... Defend me in court. Help me break out of here. Cheer me on in court. She can defend me? Does she have the right to defend me?
No, she doesn't.
I didn't think so. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Oh, right. Leave it to me. Oh, no. Just gonna...
Oh, no.
Here we go.
No, Maya.
Yes. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Yes. I love it. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really. I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to trial tomorrow. Okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's still the same story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Ah yes, those good old days. Didn't that happen in the...
Yeah, so this actual series was started as a, like, critique and satire of how awful the Japanese legal system is.
Yeah. That was...
And actually, it did get changed, at least partially, because stuff like this drew attention to it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I like that. My chat is frozen. Give me a second. Oh, there we go.
Wolves is just saying, oh dear, and yep.
No, I missed more than that. Thanks the dev for putting those lines in. They didn't just put a short answer for denial. Quite the thing. Hot gaze, clock, or a picture of himself. Lol. I know, I was thinking that. I was like, did you just put that? No. Okay, so the limit on the 3-day thing, that's something that happened, I think it was the French Revolution, where they made it that there was like a limits on like how long that people could go in court before they got got to be free. So there was like all of these murderers and like people and stuff that were like exonerated because like 60 days would go by and they wouldn't be able to get through all of the... I think that's what happened, or something like that. I'd have to go back and check. But...
Yeah.
I thought I could end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow. It's me or him. Okay, now we'll stop. No. They're not tempting.
Yeah, now you really should save.
Stop. Okay, we're leaving. How do I... J. Yes. Okay, so there's 3 games in this trilogy.
Yep. And there's 4 to 5 cases in each game, but the cases do get longer and longer towards the ends of the game. Like, the 5th kind of bonus case for this first game takes fucking forever.
Okay. Alright. Oh, that sounds really tricky. I was thinking this would be, like, kind of shortish in the sense that I could play it within the next week. Before the Animal Crossing update. No, it's gonna take longer than that. That's fine. I think the thing I'm worried about is, if I stop in the middle of in the middle of like an investigation, like how much am I gonna remember? And saying that I have a pretty good memory, but
Yeah, what you could always do is like get to the end of one game,
yeah.
or even just get to the end of most trials. Like, I'm not sure how quickly you'd get through it, but if you can get to the end of like the fourth game here, sorry, the fourth trial here, that's a good place to pause.
Yeah, in like the next on Monday stream. Yeah.
Oh no, you're not going to get to the end of fourth trial on Monday's stream. Don't be silly.
Hey, you never know. Yeah, no, probably not.
I'm just gonna raise my eyebrow at you and just let you imagine my expression.
The doubt. Yeah, probably not. I'll probably at least finish the next case, and then probably maybe get through all of case 3. And then maybe all of case 4 might take 3 hours or something.
Yeah, case 3 takes a bit of a while. Case 4 takes about the same amount of time, maybe slightly longer. But yeah, you can definitely do you will definitely manage to finish those 4 cases at some point next week.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll definitely get it done. I'm gonna do like the night whenever I get Mario Party Superstars. I know I'm going to do at least one stream with Adara on that. But aside from that, I probably won't be doing anything more. I'll do at least probably one stream of Animal Crossing, maybe. That's depending if I even decide to do it or not. Because obviously...
You may decide you just want to finish this case and then switch to something else. That is a thing you can do.
That is true. Especially with something like Animal Crossing, like there's only so much I can do each day, so...
Yeah. You can always start with Animal Crossing, do the dailies, and then switch.
Yeah. Yeah. Might do that. I need to do some tidying up with my Animal Crossing, because there's like a few things I want to like transfer.
Also, it's like 2:30 my time. You really should be asleep, shouldn't you?
It's 12:22 here. It's not too bad. But yeah, I should be asleep by now. Or at least, you know, not loud.
In which case, sleep.
Yes, I will sleep. Not to worry. But thank you for
hang on. Wolf says before you go.
Yes. For shite and giggles. How'd your parents find the rental? How did my parents find the rental? We found the rental. How did
What did they think of it?
Oh! Oh, yeah, no, they like it. Actually, they saw it before me, which is kind of funny. Because, you know, like, Adara went and saw it in person. And then they took some stuff down when when they picked up Adara, and they saw the house. Yeah, no, they like it. I think the parents still wish we had the table, obviously. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, if we have people over, there's really not a lot of, like, there's Adara's desk, and there's the couch with the middle console that comes down like a table. I remember you mentioned they were coming over when you haven't fully packed. Oh no, I fully unpacked before they arrived. I think,
Good.
yeah, I had like 3 more boxes, and I think last Friday I quickly cleaned all that stuff up. And they took the remaining boxes home, so and most of the kitchen's been cleaned because I clean it each day, well, for the most part. I make sure I do the dishes every day. Yeah, so they were pretty happy. It was a lot of fun. Adara has really fancy plates which we ate cake on. Melburnians are free from captivity, I don't know how else to put it. Starting from tonight, So Adar and I we're thinking about visiting the parents, not this weekend, but maybe after I've got my vaccine. So in like 2-3 more weeks, we'll probably go down and actually visit and go see the dog. But yeah, thank you for asking, Wolves. Yeah, parents are happy. I mean, like the parents were here when we were putting most stuff together, so they had a pretty good idea of what we were doing. So. But yeah, I will finish up stream now because hopefully the people below me aren't upset.
Yep, thank you for having me visiting. I should have lunch.
Yes, go get
Anyway.
nutrients to your brain.
Night night, rest well.
Yeah, good night, Estania.
Good night, and thank you for the stream.
Yes, thank you. Alright. Good night, Wolves. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow, as well as this weekend. I'll see you guys after this weekend. Wahaha, I'm still here. I'll see you guys on Monday with more Ace Attorney. The people below you will love you. No, they don't. Because they're people who like sleeping at appropriate times. They probably don't love me. And that's fine. I just gotta make sure I try to abide by, you know, mainly finishing stream before 12. It's fine. Theoretically, it's fine. Anyway, but yeah, have a good weekend, guys. I'll see you on Monday. We'll vibe. Yeah, and I'll keep doing stuff. Alright. Good night, everyone. Take care, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.